Hello and welcome to WeBuyAnyMotorCaravan.com. Here today we've got a 2016 Bailey Approach Autograph 625. This is a two-berth motorhome with two belted seats. Now what I really like about the slightly older Baileys and what they've now in fact moved back to is they're on the black cab as opposed to the white cab. Just thinks it looks really nice in contrast to the rest of the body, taking into account the decals as well. This is built on a Peugeot Boxer 2.2 litre HDI engine with 130 brake horsepower. Okay, moving along the passenger side of this Bailey 625 motorhome, you've got your habitation door with nice LED lighting above. You will notice you've got a Fiamma F45S awning running all the way along the top. This motorhome is 6.64 metres in length, not including the bike rack at the rear as well. Moving a bit further along, you've got your vents for the Dometic fridge system, a couple of decent sized windows for the kitchen area and the rear lounge, and then under here, you've got your mains hookup point for your 240 volt electrics. Okay, now we're at the rear of this Bailey 625. You can see there is a reversing camera at the top and a fitted bike rack. You will also notice with the decals along the top, this motorhome is built on the Alde body shell. This is really great. It gives you a bit of extra storage underneath, which we'll show you shortly. But one of the main things as well, because it being a purpose-built motorhome chassis, the body of it is made out of aluminium as opposed to wood inside. Now what that can take away the risk of is getting damp inside the motorhome, which, as many of you will know, is one of the main issues you get as the motorhome starts to get a few years older. As I mentioned, you have got some additional storage underneath, which you may not ordinarily get in a motorhome of this size. I'm not sure how well the camera will see, but you have got access all the way underneath the rear lounge, as well as a bit of a higher space in here. Okay, moving along the driver's side of the motorhome, first thing you notice, again, another really decent sized window. This motorhome having a rear lounge, this is really ideal, letting plenty of light in during those summer days. Just here you've got your water inlet. Moving further along, you've got an external TV aerial point, and then your gas locker. None there at the moment, but there is space for two gas canisters to fit in there. Close that back up, and then so on this side, you've got your Thetford cassette for the toilet system. Also, just above me on this side, there is a TV aerial on the roof. So, as I mentioned at the start of the video, this is built on the Peugeot Boxer 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine. This is 130 brake horsepower. The motorhome has a gross weight of 3.5 tonnes, which is great because it means it can be driven on a standard car licence. Payload of 505 kilograms as well. Okay, now we're inside this Bailey Approach Autograph 625, and the main living area of the motorhome, as I say, this is a two-berth motorhome with a really spacious rear U-shaped lounge. Now, one of the advantages of having this on the Autograph as opposed to the couple of the models that Bailey do is you get the extra width. This is 2.41 metres wide, so you really have got plenty of space, easy to sit 6 or 7 people comfortably in here, and this will fold out to become a massive double bed as well. So you've got plenty of storage lockers above me, behind and on either side. 2 JVC speakers in either corner, as well as some 240 volt sockets. Really nice lighting. Each light has got its own little switch, so you can have them as on as you want. All the windows open nicely. You've got blinds and curtains as well. And then if the camera can just pan around to this corner, you've got another 240 volt socket and your TV point as well. Okay, so as I mentioned a little bit earlier, the rear U-shaped lounge does fold out to become a really large double bed. This slides out from underneath here, will come all the way along, and you can use your filler cushions to go in, and as I say, you've got a really spacious double bed. Just pop that back there. And then also down here, and because of the chassis this is built on, you do get a little bit extra storage underneath, which is a nice bonus, especially for quite a compact motorhome. Okay, so as well as the overhead storage lockers, there are another couple of additional cupboards here. So this one, you've got a wardrobe rail as well as plenty of room underneath. Simply push the buttons to close. And a further one down here with a shelving unit. It's quite deceptive really from the front. You can fit quite a lot in there. Moving on to the kitchen now. See, you've got another couple of nice storage lockers above, and conveniently hidden away in there, you've got your microwave as well. Close that back up. Underneath, you've got your Thetford oven and grill, as well as a 3-ring hob, including a hot plate in the far left corner. You've got a decent workspace here. You've got your sink with mixer tap. Covered for the sink, can use that as a chopping board as well. There is a washing up bowl in there also. And then finally, you've got your 3-way Dometic fridge. Okay, now we've moved into the shower area. As I say, this is quite deceptive from the outside. It is a really spacious area. You've got a separate shower along the far side. And there is a shower screen to come across as well to separate from the toilet area. Let's move around. You've got really good size mirror, nice lighting, couple of hooks up there as well. As we go, and you've now got your lovely bowl sink, storage cupboard underneath, your cassette toilet, and then you've also got one of the radiators for the Alde wet heating system. Okay, now we're in the cab of this Bailey Approach Autograph 625. Really nice half leather upholstery with the Bailey and the Bailey Autograph sign above. Just again, a really nice added touch. You've got a decent size sunroof above the cab. As we move into the cab, this is on the Peugeot Boxer 2.2 litre diesel engine. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox. There's cab blinds all the way around. Just look in the far corner, the screen just to the right of the steering wheel is for the reversing camera. It's electric mirrors, electric windows, say cab blinds. You've got air conditioning in the cab as well, which is a must, especially on days like today. DAB radio, just everything you need really. Bailey do a great job of design. I personally love the Peugeot chassis as well. It's just a great motorhome to drive. Okay, so we're nearly finished on this video for the Bailey Approach Autograph 625. One other thing I want to mention is something that is a really added bonus with this motorhome in particular, is the Alde wet heating system. It really does make it feel more like a home away from home, as opposed to some of the other blown air systems that you get within motorhomes. This really does heat up all the way around. Okay, so we've come to the end of this little video of the Bailey Approach Autograph 625. Personally, I love it. The really spacious rear lounge is a great selling point. I love the Baileys anyway. The Autograph gives you that extra space. If you feel the same and you've liked this video, please give us a like or a comment below. Thank you very much.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Please press subscribe at the bottom, or like if you're on our Facebook, and watch the latest news and motorhome reviews.
To find out more information, you can go on our website www.webuyanymotorcaravan.com. Telephone us on 01283 240 237.